This summer, your approach after learning you went last year, was there anything different that you did by yourself or on your own this summer to help prepare for another year?
I mean, I always tell myself just get in shape, and I think that was the biggest emphasis I did for this season. Just get into better shape, and I think for me, I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life right now at this point in my life. So, and just working on some speeds and stuff, just getting off my brakes, getting to the ball fast and quicker. So that's all part of it, and learning the defense well, learning the offense, anticipating what to expect on the offensive side. So, yeah.
What did you do to get to that point? You said this is the best shape you feel like. What did you do?
How everybody was raised.
Just getting some critiques from other perspectives. Talking to the coaches, what they saw, what my flaws were. Talking to some people, talking to my family, and just seeing it from a different perspective. And then applying it to my off-season workouts.
What were those off-season workouts like? What did you do? I know you guys got your team stuff. What did you kind of do to get to where you wanted to get to heading into fall camp?
I mean, we just do some extra stuff on the side, working on, either, drills that work on your footwork, or getting off the ball, getting off reaction. So all that, and just getting in the film room, all that is important as much as you want to be out here physically. So just getting in the film room, watching some clips of yourself, watching your opponents, watching our offense for this fall camp, just seeing what to anticipate when you get on the field. So,
and statistically, you had some good numbers last year, certainly. But you mentioned flaws. What kind of flaws do you feel like you wanted to concentrate on to get better for this year? To be even better?
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, just by getting in the film room, watching to get a good feel of the offense, and all the speed work, reading the coverage is good, reading route concepts, and getting my pass drops. I think I could have done better in the pass drops. So that was all part of what I was emphasizing for the off season to get better.
Part of your film study stuff. Have you already been looking? Is that a team that you've kind of tried to learn? You didn't play them last year. Have you already been doing that on your own?
I mean, I peek UF here and there, but my main focus is on the fall camp. Just watching our guys in the spring ball, see how they developed, and see how to get a feel of this new offense. So, yeah.
One of the issues with this program for the past 20 years, guys have gone to the pros early, and then they really haven't been high picks or anything. But you stayed, you could have gone. What went into your decision to come back?
I mean, for me, it was a long process. It took me like a whole month to think about it, and I kept praying for it. I kept praying and talking to my family, talking to my coaches, and just seeing what was the best for me. And I think seeing this team elevating to a higher level, I see this program rising. We got some tremendous guys coming in, so I just want to be a part of it. Just coming back for one more year to just to show out my skills and my my talent for one last time to prove something.
I talked to a couple pro guys who say the NFL draft changed because of NIL money now. Players can stay in college rather than be fifth, sixth, seventh round. I don't know where you would have been picked, but I mean, the fact that drafts changed, did that NIL play into your decision?
Not much. I don't think
they convinced
NIL came into my decision to come back. But for me, I just wanted to be I had something to prove. I had personal goals that didn't meet last year, so I had something to prove for this year.
Anything with Cam Ward stand out as you line up in practice again?
Cam Ward is a great leader. I played with him when I was at Washington State too, and so he's the same guy. He just made enormous strides to who he is today. There's a reason why a lot of teams wanted Cam Ward, which is because of his leadership, what he brings to the table, his talent. Not only that, but his role as a leader outside of the field. So, just him overall as a person, as a football player, is a complete quarterback.
You notice the development
one day at a time, really.
Seeing him back then and now.
I see the huge strides of development that he kind of got here.
You mentioned personal goals. One of the reasons why you came back. Would you be willing to share what's goals are for this year?
For this year, I want to break 100 tackles and be in the Buckets Award finalist. So all those goals kind of didn't meet last year. So for me coming back, that was something that I kind of want to meet as for myself.
You missed some time during spring. Wesley was saying that to kind of take on a little bit more of a leadership role during that time.
Yep.
How do you feel about Wesley's development?
Wesley has grown so much. He's a great leader. I think in spring ball you kind of see that. He was he was the voice of the defense. He was communicating before snap, trying to get everybody right, and he was just being an overall leader. And for him, he has made a lot of great progress throughout his career here at Miami. So for him, and right now, he's going to be a great player to watch for this season.
Many people have had questions about mental toughness of this team, whether it be over the last 2 decades or so, whether it's a tough loss they have, and they kind of can't get over that hump.
Yep.
What do you feel personally about this team mentally?
I think this team has a high ceiling. These guys have been putting in a lot of work in the offseason, just being where they have to be, being around the film room, watching, just doing extra work just to get an edge, just to get ahead of everybody. So I think this team has made a tremendous amount of progress, and we're heading towards the right path.
So much talking about. Obviously, we get a new quarterback. A lot of the attention will be on the offense. But defensively, what do you like about the guys coming back, yourself and others, plus new additions that makes you feel you can take that next step?
As you can see, we got a lot of addition on the front seven. Guys like Simeon Barrow, Tyler. We got Ruben Bain coming back. CJ, all those guys. I mean, if you see those guys work out and see what they do and see what they bring to the table, you understand what I'm talking about, because those guys put in a lot of work, and those guys work hard and work extra just to get ahead of everybody, and that's the kind of teammates you want on your team. So I'm excited to be in fall camp with those guys and just competing with them. So yeah.
What's the mindset? I guess the attitude. What do your defense want to be known as? Like as a unit, what do you guys want that kind of calling card to be?
I think every defense would want to be the best defense in the nation, and for this defense. We had that mindset of dominating every single play, never let up, always going 100% every single rep, and you'll see that in the fall camp when it comes to watch practices. These guys are going to fly around the ball, always be around the ball, and play aggressive. So I think this defense is going to be very physical, and they're going to come downhill and just be physical.
So I had asked Cam this question earlier. I'll ask you. It's kind of a melting pot here of talented freshmen that have come into the program. And you have veterans that have kind of been through the ringer here at Miami that have spent a couple of years or multiple years. And you have guys like yourself who just came in last year. You guys coming in now, like, for example, Barrow or Cam coming in now. What's the challenges of having that all gel together for one season?
I think that's a positive thing, because you got, great amount of talent coming from every different place. You got, Mish Powell that came from a very successful defense. You got Jalen Alderman who came from Louisville, who had a very successful season too. So having all those additions, Cam Ward who had a really good season last year, all those additions, it just creates a very competitive environment and a very competitive atmosphere. So I think for all those guys coming in, it just creates, a lot of energy and a lot of competition, a lot of grit into this program. So I think those guys have been a really good addition for this program.
And you yourself, health-wise, coming off the spring, how do you feel personally?
I mean, I'm 100% fully back for fall camp. I'm fully back. Shout out to the trainers for taking really good care of me. Those guys been on me on every single day, just trying to get me better to get back on the field. So I'm just excited as them to, get back and be together with the guys.
So I know you said you wanted to break 100 tackles this year. I got a stat to throw at you that it's a homework. The tackles for loss you had last season, Miami hasn't had a linebacker do that since before 2003. Yeah. So,
who was it?
You had it was like 72.
I did.
tackles?
Yeah, 17.5. Yeah.
17.5. Yes, that was the most since pre-2003. At least looking through the record books and whatnot. Yeah, it was a great season in
dope,
itself
yeah.
already. But nice to see that you're for more goals, shooting higher. And any personal message you would give for your brother for the season?
For my brother, I talk to him every single time, so nothing to hide. But you know, I always encourage him. You know, just putting in a lot of work. I see that he puts in a lot of work. He never settles for less. Always uncomfortable and always, you know, looking for an edge and always being on 10 toes, trying to get better every single day. So love what he's doing. Just keep doing what you're doing, because he doesn't see that. It inspires me too. So to get better every single day.
Actually, I have one last one. You spent time with Cam You probably know him better than anyone on this team right now. What would you say makes Cam really special?
Like I said, the type of person he is, he's not only a really good football player, he's also a really good person. If you were to hang out with him for one day, you know, you'll tell the difference. That's what I think why he separates himself from all the other quarterbacks, because, you know, he's just around the guys. He's always, you know, that's why he's well respected in his team. It's just because of the person he is, not only on the football field, but also outside of the building. Appreciate you. Yep. I'm good. How about yourself?
I am good. How was Charlotte last week?
It was great. It was a really good experience. It was.
And more now, of course.
That's all good.
I wanted to ask you a little bit. I'm kind of doing a story on the veterans for tomorrow.
Okay.
Some of you guys are going to go through your last fall camp. All of that that's going through your mind. What does it feel like to know that you are one of the leaders, you are one of the people expected to set the tone for this team? And what's kind of your approach as you get ready for tomorrow?
It's a lot of mixed emotions, just by thinking about it, how it's going to be one of my last, you know, fall camp for college football. So, but I'm excited. I've been isolated from the team for spring ball, so I'm super excited to be back with the team, just being around with the guys and competing. So I'm looking forward, you know, just to be around the guys for real, for sure. But yeah.
Coach, really.